Thanks for watching. This is Capt Monte.
This is a time of the year, like I've been saying, these wells out here, these gas wells out in Corpus Christi Bay, when it's calm enough, I've been running out here, and there's been good numbers of redfish out here. The bigger redfish, there have been black drum. There have been a few of the smaller drum, but there's been a lot of the bigger drum. We've still been catching good numbers of trout out here on these wells. So each one of these wells got the opportunity to fill a box. It's just that when you get out here, go around that well with your fish finder and see how that structure is set up. There's rock piles that they laid to make the location before they did the drilling rig here. So if you'll go around them wells and you'll find them rock piles, and a lot of these wells, they'll extend out, them rock piles extend out pretty good little ways. And what I've been doing, I just go with my trolling motor and my depth finder, and when I see that school of fish come up on the screen, I'll hit anchor mode, and I'm using live shrimp, just freelining it with just a swivel, about a 12-inch leader, and a number 2 or number 3 Kell hook. Has been working real well. But there are good numbers of fish still out here in Corpus Bay around these gas platforms. So those of you that have time to do that and it's calm enough, man, the fish are still been coming into Corpus Christi Bay. Those of you that just looking for big black drum, over here at the Ingleside, as soon as you come into the main channel, get in this water that's about 10 to 12 foot right on this edge of this channel. Have you some cut crab or even the bigger shrimp or even sea lice has been working. But them black drum have been working all of this channel all the way back to this other island. So get on that edge where that drop is. Have you a Carolina rig with about a 3/4 ounce weight above the swivel. And get your crab, get your sea lice or your shrimp. And you can have a good time just catching big fish all through here out in front of Ingleside. Right now, the sheephead are coming in full force right now. So if you get out here by the Lexington or out here in front of the L-head around these jetties, right now, early in the morning, freelining shrimp, we've been getting good numbers of speckled trout through here. There's also been good numbers of sheephead working all of these rocks right now. As the day comes on and you come back right here where it comes into the harbor and work this inside, there have been black drum on both sides of ththese buoys. Live shrimp or dead shrimp. You can use just a lead head with just your shrimp, or you can put a 16th ounce weight right on top of the hook, and these black drum have been hanging up all through here. But right now the sheephead are coming in full force. Those of you that do have kayaks and y'all like fishing over here by the bridge and on these railroad ties, there's been speckled trout through here. There have been the sheephead running through here. So all of this around the Causeway right now has been holding good fish. Those of you that want to go red fishing, well, with this water out as low as it is, these old oil field channels right through here that come in between these oyster reefs, these have all been holding good speckled trout. There have been numbers of redfish through here. So all this area has been holding good fish. Back here in the back, up against this Portland shoreline, there have been good numbers of school of redfish working this edge through here. When you come into here, just look for the bait. Once you find the bait, you're going to find the fish. Those of you that like fishing the back bay, get you some live shrimp. Make your way on back towards the river. And when you come back around the river, there's some little lakes that come back through here. What I like doing is I'll get live mullet and I'll work this edge first. When you come into these little lakes, and there's oyster reefs on each side of these islands, the redfish have been schooled up right through here. So as that water's going out, they just pile up right here on the entrance. You ain't got to go into that lake. Just park right at the tip and throw up against these islands, and them redfish have been holding right through here and that's been on live mullet. If you do have your live shrimp, popping corks have been working real good on these back reefs back here, these back oyster reefs. Just be careful. Don't want anybody to knock their lower units off. If you're not familiar with the back of Nueces Bay, go with somebody that is familiar with it and get to learn this. But there are a lot of good oyster reefs back here in the back. Been holding speckled trout, been holding black drum, and the redfish have also been holding up on these reefs. But there's been some good numbers of black drum working all of these reefs back here in the very back. And if you'll come into this, get here by this channel going into the back of Odom with this low tide, and this is all mud back here. There's been a lot of bait working this back channel coming through here. Been good numbers of redfish.
Captain Monte Graham with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.